Hello and welcome. Right, why am I at the shop, you're asking? Well, I thought, I did say I was going to do this. It may be the only opportunity in the entire Let's Play when they actually show me lifting this onto the trailer. So this is just a mechanics thing, so I am going to reset on camera for once, yeah, because I'm just sort of like trying to live up to what I promised I'd do, really, and I said I would do it, so I should have somewhere over here. Yeah, it should do that, and then it should also have that as well, and then we will stick that on there just to sort of show it with a proper thing that I mean, yeah, the other thing is, it is true, it does look better. The one thing I am going to say, I mean, I often use the telehandler with an empty container, and let's be honest, that's all you're ever really playing around with. So I used to do that on Silver with the standard containers, which are really, that's pretty much what we're dealing with this time. So, but I thought, well, you did say you would. The other thing is, I would like to pay for the service. So yeah, we didn't actually do that either. So it was minus 200 for them doing the two things, whether it was the telehandler or the Kenny. Yeah, we're just going to stick to what I said. It's only fair. It is. So let's grab this. Again, it is very beautiful. That's why I thought I'd do this on camera, really. It is a beautiful bit of kit that he says now he can't actually do it. No, you do it. It's that one, I think. Yeah, that's the one. That's it. It is, I say, it's not sort of really designed to catch anyone out or anything like that. So now then, this is the bit I struggle with. Am I on the right? Should I be on that? I think I should. I think it's that's what's confusing me, really. Yeah, and then, it's a good job we have got that. I don't think it actually attaches, though. I don't think it's got the right attacher. So I did need a tractor after all. Yes, I don't think I can attach to say attach. We might need to reset a tractor as well. Never as easy as you think. But yeah, I thought I wanted to do this outside the normal time of the Let's Play and also pay the 200 back. But I'm almost sure this will not play ball. No, it's not. It's a cup. Of course it is. It's a cup. Right, well, let's grab the fast track, because it is all mechanics. It's just, obviously, I would have preferred this if we... that's the one we want. And let's start your engine and hook you up, so that you can say attach, the bit that I'd forgotten about, really. Yeah, I'm on now to actually make a start, though, but I'm going to add this to the beginning of the first session. Shame about animals. What I am going to do is, as I finish this little section and stop recording for a minute while I pop this back down the farm, I'm going to check the log file to see if anything of my mods is obvious that's conflicting with Enhanced Animal System, because I don't think I ever did do that when I actually did that. That's a trick that I learned after we were playing with the Enhanced Animal System. So, you know, you have to, that's it, yeah, and then lift and then straight forwards. It is quite forgiving, I think. Yeah, this is the bit, it's the detaching. I can't remember whether you need to, I think you need to be on that. Yeah, you do. And it is fairly forgiving, really. It is, I've got to be honest. I did use this on Silver when it first dropped. Did a bit of a test. But yeah, you see, it is really quite forgiving. And then, that's actually locked. Yes, I never unlocked it. Yeah, so it's now unlocked and locked, so we're good. It is a little bit forgiving, but as long as it's... I don't know, I think, if I remember rightly, that means you can't actually do... So I can't reset this, otherwise it'll all be on the ground again. Although technically, I suppose I could lift it with a traditional telehandler. I think it's personally easier for me to... I might actually, because we do need a few bits and bobs from down the shop, like a fertilizer and that type of stuff. Not lime, we've got plenty of lime, plenty of herbicide, but we're definitely going to need... And there are bits and bobs scattered around the map. Like there's a bag of seeds. No, that's the... the orange tubs are there. We've got a bag of seeds somewhere else, so they don't show, but they are actually on the map exactly as they were before. But pallets, now they do actually show. Yeah, you can actually see pallets, as we saw there, the potatoes and the fertilizer, they are actually in the ground. If I sort of like went to that, you'd see, you can't see them. Well, I couldn't see them earlier anyway. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to check my logs to see if there is anything obvious that's like bulking, and if there was, I would remove it and we would give the test of the animals one more shot. I don't really want to go massive chumpy farmer, because it's then like you're only using that all. I mean, I do like it. It is my favourite enclosure. But what I mean is, I also like to give all the mods and modders, if we can afford it, a run as well. If I don't think it's too expensive. So yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to bring you back in when I have got the tractor and the trailer, and when let's buy a few bits and bobs though. Yeah, that we can do on camera now, and then what I'll do is I'll take it down to. I'm not going to show you the journey, although it will be 5 minutes of travel. So I need to pick my. So I had a thought then, but no. Yeah, I need to pick my. What do I need? My tractor. I need it to be fast, or we could go the truck again, but that does seem to have difficulties sometimes. So yeah, so we need, I think we're going to think about like the future. We're going to have like, I think 4. We definitely need some fuel. I think a couple, because some of our equipment is now this again somewhere on the map. I would imagine that is actually there, but for how much it is, I'm not going to argue with that. Now we are going to need some trees. True, we are. And actually, I've got to be honest, yeah, with the spacing on this, I said 150. Well, I think the map maker's been a little bit generous with the spacing of the yeah, let's just start your engine as well. I think the spacing of these trees is they are really close together. I like the minimum, like you could hand plant saplings where they're literally just 6 foot apart. It's hard to get a vehicle in between, a big vehicle in between some of these sort of trees. So I'm not sure that my guesstimate of 150 is probably not going to be something like double that really. So we could well find we need to buy a lot of trees, but I would do that specially. I always insist on it. If I'm going to do logging, the only time I let myself off a little bit was when I used the wood yard, because that simulated us buying saplings, which means we would have had to grow them. So yeah, I'd allowed it on that one, but we're not doing that on here. So I always insist, like a lot of good tree growers that actually do it, sustainable forests, we're going to do it the right way. So if we're going to insist on chopping these trees down, which we are, then we're going to also insist on planting some trees too. So yeah, just the only thing is I'm wondering is, how do I take do I load? Now that's why the containers are so fantastic. Now you can stick the containers as well on the back of the tray, the bigger one, the Mack Trucker one, or we could buy my favourite trailer. Now was there? No, I think it was Days. Yeah, it was. It's the Broads today, but no, it was. Yeah, and they're too small. I remember seeing them. Yeah, we'll yeah, no, no, I will. I apologise for this. Yeah, for deliberating. It's under low loaders. Going to go for the 5042, or have we got enough already? The Mack Trucker one is fairly big. Yeah, but eventually we're going to change that back. So I'm thinking, also I do prefer it. This is much better in this particular configuration. Now, although you can do it like that, it suffers from dragging things into the ground if you do it like that, and we've actually got the proper TLX that really will do this well. So I think we're actually going to do this properly. Dovetail. I like the black. I think we'll go 40, fairly big. Do we? Yeah, we will. I did like the black. It's 11,500. Do we do? Yeah, I think in case we want. Yeah, I think extensions, because they literally, you can put big things on it then. It's well worth that extra cash. Right, so I'm going to stop the thing. We're going to go down to. Oh no, I suppose this one really is the Let's Play where you really have got to sort of show this on camera, because it's all important, really. We are in there somewhere. So with that in mind, I think we're going to because time is a ticket. So I'm going to but one thing I'd like to as well is also see if this does. Oh, I keep forgetting about the rather large. Yeah, there's only one way out of this field properly, and that's here. So yeah, I'm going to see if it will travel across the map to the shop, and then we can at least do our fields and do two things at the same time. I can't remember whether we tried this on the day. Let's have a go. Is this going to work or is it not? Now, yeah, the other thing is sometimes you're on a building. No. So do you often get this? Is what I said about the last Let's Play as well. It's the fact that sometimes, I'm going to time lapse it though, yeah I am. If we're working properly, I'm going to say my words, yeah. When it's a non-mod hub map, these are some of the mod hub maps actually are not so good. Jam Gaming's was terrible for a while, and then he actually rejigged it and it actually worked. So, which is the best way. Now there's a massive loopy way where we can go do like that, or we can turn around and take a left and then a right and then a left. It's a long way, but yeah, it is part of the game. It is. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I'm going to leave it there and see how, where we are in the state of, like, for time. I don't think it'll be the full 3 hours, not by any stretch of the imagination. Also, I don't want to place too many more productions because of getting rid of the trees, but I had to do something. We've got 100, and this is just the chatty bit now. We've got I've sort of run out of, and don't get me wrong, Cavalier Royces are great. I've not used it enough to actually know the best way to use it, should we say. Whereas the Omatana, the Farm Supply Factory, we've got to use the big one because we used the little ones last time. So it's a beast, but we haven't got much grass. That's the other thing. I am debating whether or not with, I tried to use the forage wagon. It doesn't like the 200 tonner for forage. It's not saying that it wouldn't work with a proper forage back. I might have tried it with a little one, but I would have been forever emptying it. So I thought, nah, just do baling. And we've got two fantastic mowers. Just mow and then bale. But then, of course, we went in the water. I think it must have hit a bale. That's the only thing I can think of. We may have to adjust the field a little bit, but I have put that down at the bottom in case it hits the bale again and goes in the water. It's obviously, I did manage to get it from the jaws of death, but the game doesn't see that as right, even though we repaired it as well. So I had to obviously, as you saw, use a little bit of resets to get it back to where it should be, because really in real life, if we'd have dried the engine out, it would have been fine. Although it's unusual for someone to literally get that in like we did do anyway. So I've got 111 tons of grass. Well, there was 111. Wow, that is quick. It is. So we've got that, which will make obviously digestate. The digestate, that's distributing. Now, I've not switched the Cavalier Roy's on yet. This is the bad thing about it. It will do. That's the other thing. There is one thing from Caliph Xeric that I'm going to stick. I'm going to. I was thinking about this. It is fantastic. No. You're allowed to. No, I always want to place lots and lots of the Caliph Xeric mods down, but like, really, you just don't need to upgrade the one. It makes it better anyway. So it's a little bit cheeky, but I'm going to let anything sort of pull. As a point, enhanced animals, will that affect sheep? Oh, I think it does. It affects everything. See, this is really quite bad, because I was gearing up to use Homebrewed Productions for this particular Let's Play, which means I'm now sort of left. I would not have used the ones that I used last time had I known that it was what was going to happen. So I was sort of betting on that, and you've got to. It's this, you can't use one in for one. Really does limit you using your favourite mods, which they're going to do what you need to get done. So right, so this is what I'm going to use: the Slurry Pit by Caliph Xeric. I'm going to tuck that in over there. And we are going to upgrade it a little. I don't want to go take this distributing. I do need to upgrade it. Yes. No, I don't. How much is that going to produce? 10,680. Oh wow! Actually, that's gone a bit. It does 2.5 tons normally. Wow, that has, wow, I suppose it would. No, that's right. Wow, that's a little bit good. But we need, the other thing is we do sort of need, now there are a couple of mods you can bring in. And I am going to sort of allow, which I have done on many Let's Plays, I don't mind allowing one of the inputs, a bit like I don't mind buying sugar in for doing coffee, chocolate. I don't mind doing that. I've allowed that on many Let's Plays, as long as we're producing part of the thing, or the goodly proportion, well, 50% really, I will allow that. So if we, there's another mod I'm going to place, but again, I want to get the trees done, but I just wanted to get this done. Do we go through till September to see? I mean, we've, obviously that one, I thought I'd done that. I thought I'd rolled over there. I could have sworn I'd done the corners everywhere. Yeah, I know I didn't go too tight, but that looks to me like it's not been done. So I might need to grab that again. Oh, I'll do it now. Let's... Oh. No. I've stopped working. It's true. I will be a little more lenient than I am. I don't allow the clicking of a button. It's technically work, but come on. It's... Yeah. The other thing is, if I'm close to... I don't think I'm anywhere near 3 hours on this so far. But if I am close to 3 hours, I'm going to say the additional time is finished because of the... Obviously, I did quite a bit of... I mean, obviously, originally, I was thinking about what I said in the last session where I was like, well, I did study them. I thought, hang on a minute, I was doing it as a news item. I was doing it as a choice, that we'd got a choice for this map. I wasn't really knowing that we'd come on this. I was hoping we did. So yeah, Kevin with his second vote, with me second in that vote, which I always said I would, then obviously we've come on this map. But I didn't know that at the time I did the thing. So although we did study and all the rest of it, it was an if button, a maybe, not a definite. So now we are on here. Although we did, it was not really an intentional, oh, let's be crafty and let's like do something naughty. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't like that type of thing. Right, so we are going to go through till tomorrow. Nothing's going to be finished, but we've at least that will change to silage, and it will also... Do we do compost on this one? No. I'm going to do the BGA. I am literally going to do the mini BGA, but that's what I was going to... Went down the bottom of the field, so I thought, no, just... It might lend itself a little bit more once we've got the trees out. I might do it at the back of that, or where the productions are lumped together in almost like a production slab. I might level it a little bit because we can see this is seriously... It looks level, but like, they all look level until the time when you actually place it down, and then it really is not level at all. I mean, Gordon Bennett really has done some real damage. That's going to be... Yeah. Really is going to be a pain. So yeah, we will have another go at this. I've only sort of used it 3 or 4 times, and it is good. I don't know what its secrets. It's a very deep mod, this one. It really is, with quite a lot of connotations. You could literally center an entire let's play, a normal let's play, but this is not really the type of thing. The other thing is the gold. This is not really... I'll finish what I'm saying. I'm a terrible skittering from one subject to another. This isn't really a let's play for using mods. You're not 100% sure, because you really need to know how to get the best out of it. I've played with Cavalier Roy's a little bit. I can know a couple of its tricks, but I can see it's a very deep mod with far more below the surface than you can think of. A bit like the Omatanas, where you begin to get a feel for it and you think, yeah, that's my secret weapon, and the Disturbed Simulations BGA, you get a feel for it. Not just know, but you get a feel for how things work with things. So yeah, when you get a mod like that, there's a bit of a question mark. It slows you down and you make mistakes that, we have obviously scanned the fields and all of that type of stuff. Let me just show, one thing I would like to apologise for, I don't lime anymore. It was weird. I was just totally in the zone and enjoying cracking on, and I thought, isn't it typical though? You realise I just finished liming the last field, and I thought, you don't lime fields anymore that have got crop in it. What are you doing? And I thought, I'm used to having the fertiliser in the back of the fence, and it's all lime now. I wasn't thinking though, if I'm honest. I'm not making an excuse. It really was one of those misnomers where you like think, and it is typical. It is true that why do you not realise halfway through and you think, don't do this? But I mean, obviously it's brilliant from a perspective. I mean, look at those fields. Are they not beautiful? Yeah, pH perfect. Nitrogen perfect. Obviously soy is quite happy with that. So, yeah, the grass fields replanted. Now nearly all of them say that they need ploughing, but we're not ripping the fields up obviously until afterwards. So yeah, no, it needs ploughing. We should... hang on a minute, one of them... I was going to say at least one of them said it needed ploughing, so yeah, we'll have to plough. Wow, in all of our fields needed ploughing then. It is usually the case when you go on hard economy. It's another one of those things. Your first year is probably awful because you always need to plough fields, nearly always. In fact, it seems to be getting the way that it always needs it now with you having that on. But if you choose hard economy, that is, you know that you're going to have to face that. So it is what it is. So let's go through till September morning. 9 o'clock. Yeah, we can easily do 9 o'clock. Yeah, the other thing I was going to say, the Kenny, we're using the Kenny mods to drop that thing, or that wasn't timed. No, that... Oh! Huh? Oh, that scared me. Oh, that was so... Yeah, I haven't done it. I was right. That was so scary. I thought, what's happening with this? It's not growing. And then it grew before our eyes like magic. Yeah, so I didn't do it. I could have sworn I'd actually gone over that. Obviously not. Or I had it raised, or I know what I'm like. Oh, it's going to rain in a bit. Yeah, so this will be next year now. So I will probably... Yeah, I might well run that over this time. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. But yeah, I knew that. I did know that. And I thought it was going to be very difficult for it. I might actually paint that, to be honest. Because I thought at the time that I thought that is so bumpy in this corner. It really is. So I don't know what happened to the... I went out on a hunch with the toolbox. I thought... It's either crashed, the mods crashed completely, or this particular one, it just wouldn't, it was clicking and doing nothing. So I thought, hang on a minute, let's just test. I should give myself the money back, really. I thought, just sell it and buy another one and see if that fixes it. If it's a crashed mod, it won't fix it. But if it's just a crashed actual thing, it is a little bit, not quite perfect, but it is a cracking, it really is beautiful. It really is, I do love it. So yes, it fixed it. I went out on a hunch and I was for once rewarded with, yeah, it did well. So right, so then no, there's the, yeah, oh, sales, oh, a 9-meter forage header. Oh, what a snippet. That is amazing. I know we haven't got the time, but that's not really the point. Yeah, we have got a... I want to go chrome, don't we, really? Is it? Would it be yellow, though, the chrome? Would it be the front? I'm trying to think. Or would it go the chrome green? Decisions. I'm tempted to go cream. Oh wow, it actually doesn't charge you. Chris S and Riley S are really good for this, so I think we're going to go. I think we'll go yellow, like the on the chrome bits, I think. So yeah, we're going to buy that definitely. Oh, have I reset? Yes, I have. Oh, there's something else there as well. Oh, my favourite starting harvester by Caesarius. Yeah, it's a 2-wheel version, but nevertheless, that is a cracker. So we've got our forage harvester that we've been hoping to get for a long time. So that's fantastic as well. For a snippet, must be a bit damaged, but hey, oh yeah, we're gonna have to go get that sometime. If we're gonna do that, I've got to be honest. Yes, oh, that is a point. Harvests, we need to be checking to see growth, because they should be getting a little bit right. Yeah, we know the grass is ready. Oh. Now that's a weird one, that one. Oh, I've taken everything down, haven't I? I can't. Yeah, oh, I could go, yeah, I could pop to the gas station. And I looked at it and I thought, is that a gas station? Oh, yeah, it is. So then, I'm not sure what this is. It's ready, but I mean, I can, that doesn't look ready to me. But it is. I have no idea what hern is. I mean, to me that looks not ripe. But again, I'm not never done hern before. So let's have a look at like what hern is. As in, like, it looks like some sort of wheat, because there are inferior wheats like spelt and things like that. So it could be one of that family. Let's have a look. Usually at the bottom, aren't they, the additional crops? Not this time. Mind you, if it's from the map maker, I would imagine it's quite close to the top. Oh, okay. It's not. Herne is... Oh, that's not bad, actually. Wow. 699. Oh, hang on. Someone's already at that. 715 Harbour Sell Point train. So we could literally sell that straight away at top price. Where is that? I'm prepared to travel across the map for that. Definitely. Where is it? Oh, that's not... Wow. It's not that far. I mean, it's a bit of a trek, but not awful. Really? Wow. And also something that we can go and see. So, oh, it's a train as well. Train sell point. So we could borrow the train. Where do we borrow the train? Have we got a one way we can borrow? No, I don't think we have we? Yeah, the slaughterhouse. Obviously, we can't have animals. So again, it's one of those annoying things. Now, that is a point. I think we ought to visit this. Is this class as working? I suppose technically it is, because we really need to see, is this only a train sell point, or can we get from the road? Because some of these, as we all know, are train only. So if it is, we sort of we need to go an awful long way out of our way to actually come and... Yeah, it looks very much like... Let's have a look. Let's be thorough. Let's not just presume. But to me, so far, it looks like this is train only. In which case, yeah, we really are going to... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Okay. Well, that is interesting. We're going to have to be a little bit naughty, though. I've done that before, where you actually go where the train goes, because that's the only place you can drop it in. It's not the first time that I've done that. There might be some way. It did say in there, didn't it? We'll have a look, Michelle. We in fact we could. BGA Sell Point, Harbour Sell Point, Harbour Wood Train, Rent Train. Harbour Sell Point Vehicle. So that's a little bit different. A little bit for... Aha. Right, okay, so fantastic. We can do it. That is good news. So somewhere over here is the vehicle sell point. So brilliant. That is good news. So we can come straight up here, I presume rent the train, and run that off to wherever that is actually going to. Where did it say? Harbour Sell Point. Oh, hang on a minute. It's only the train that's worth that sort of thing, so we are going to have to put it in the train one, not that. Right, okay, well, there you go. It is worth leasing the train for an additional 200. It should be on euros. It is well worth that, so that is fantastic. And that really is where I'm going to leave it, because next session it looks like we've got a normal harvest first before we crack on with doing the trees. But I mean, to be honest, as we all know, doing trees really is normally, well, in Farming Simulator, tends to be done in the winter anyway. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing just forestry, then obviously you can do it whenever you like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a go at the Komatsu. It is a long time since I've used a Komatsu. No, it isn't actually. I used it on Silver Run. And I liked it so much that I sold it quite quickly. It's true. I couldn't get on with it again. It is true, the Komatsu I tend to struggle with it. I've got to be honest, I'm not gonna... It's hours, so I've got to get used to it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crack on. There's a lot of trees, there really are. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the hand plant saplings. We're going to have to get a lot. I'm quite sure that the spacing on this is quite phenomenal. It really is. So yeah, there's a lot of trees. There really are. Luckily, it's not all trees. There's a point. Do we go? I think it is. It goes right to the road. It does go that bit at the bottom where we're parking, not across the road. I was going to put the BGA. Yeah, let me just slice down like that. Our productions, which if I stop that, yeah, they're there and there. I was going to put the BGA there, and I thought, hang on a minute, just get rid of the tree. But there's a lot of trees there. There really are. I mean, it's a couple of islands, and then that's the bit's going to throw me a bit, is where we need to wear a little warning, so you can't cut the trees there, you don't own the land. So, yeah, that's going to take a while. It might even be a couple of sessions. And also, I've got to figure out what we're doing. Because we're going to have to pick it up. If I do it cleverly, it is true. If you look at the central point, that little island there is fairly central. But if you've got to run with a telehandler with a little bit of wood all the time, I've got to be honest, it's a bit of a pain. It really is. So I am tempted to go for the wood containers, but which I think you can. Yeah, that's true. We will all ask the shop. I mean, in real life, you just get like 3 or 4 of those stuck on here, literally ordered those containers that you'd fill and then send them off. So we're not really cheating if we do. I mean, we can put log forks on. That's a point. We could load straight into the FS22 Studios. I was thinking about that when I actually got it. It's got the log fork things. I can swap the extensions for log stanchions, and we can get that done. So yeah. That is an idea. Then we could load straight into. I mean, what I would tend to do is, I personally, usually, I will decimate the entire lot, and then, yeah. I mean, sometimes you've got to do it. Sometimes you make such a mess that you've got to clean the mess before you can get to do the tree stumps and all the rest of it. I'm also thinking, no, this is because of a mod that we can use wood chips for. But I think I'm gonna chip some, not because I'm being lazy or anything, because I want to bring a mod in that uses wood chips. So yes, I think we may well chip some of them as well as. So actually, I suppose tactically, if we're going to sort of think tactically, yeah, that set down there, which is on the edge, that set down there that's on the edge, that island just like the island, and then all this around the centre, I'm tempted to. That's not ours. So let's look at that from our perspective. Yeah, all of this around that central point, I'm going to literally do that, and I think everything else, yeah, I'll probably include that there. That's going to be chipped, and probably that back end is going to be chipped. That part of that is going to be chipped, and all of that is going to be chipped. Maybe a little bit of that bit as well, where it's a little bit further away, might catch the edges of those to do quite a lot of wood chipping. But yeah, we need to sort of clear the area before we start putting things down and doing things. So this is going to be a bit of a, we need to do one thing to do another, a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, but we have got the harvest next session. So yes, when is the bad weather going to hit as well? It is 12 o'clock. So we've got 3 hours-ish to actually get that done. So we're going to hit that hard next session. I really don't think we need 2 harvesters on that field. No, I think, to be honest, 1 will be more than adequate on field 42. We'll probably take both. No, I won't. I will think 41 and what I've called 41. I thought, when I saw it, I thought that is going to be a nightmare. Just cut the field off and have it as 2 fields. So the one with number 41 on, the number on the map, that's 41, and that's 41A as I've done it. So yeah, when those do, we'll have literally 1 harvester on 41 and 1 on 41A, and obviously 43 is not going to take too long to sort of do anyway. 42 is a weird shape. I'm hoping we don't lose any harvesters in the drink when it does turnarounds. Yeah, it's a big river and it's a deep river, so we've got to be very careful, as we've seen on this particular session. So yes, let's shift that out of the way a little. This is not really where this is me tidying the road up a little bit, because I've in the way attach. Really, let's drop that off ready for next session. Yeah, so all in all good. I keep forgetting that as good as that I want to call it the Raptor. It's not the Raptor, is it? It is the Prinoth. Why did I want to call it a Raptor? I have no idea. The Prinoth is brilliant, but it's not good with all tools. It's a little bit low. So obviously that's the thing that you get with adapting, and this is where really something like a moving
3-point link, which is its actual blade does actually move on a mount. So obviously this is an adapted one. So as good as it is, it's only good for certain jobs. As much as it's got a front and a back 3 points, it's rubbish for ploughing unless it was a towed plough. If you was going to want this to be your jack of all trades, it probably would be better for cultivating than ploughing, or with a trailed plough. There aren't really many of those though, are there really? No, there's a few, but it's true. I don't know that I've got many of that type in. I tend to like the rippers more than anything, the ones that we use, that we've got. Both of those are my sort of 2 favourite ones, other than the giant ones, which we may, if we're lucky enough to get one of the big 26 is it 26, 28 meters as well, the big ploughs that are probably a little bit not quite right. I mean there is the big John Deere that I love, that 16.7 meter plough, but probably is legit. And then there's these, so these are a little bit bigger, but I suppose if you think that's doable, then here we go. That's one of those, trailed ones, really. In fact, no, there are a lot. These are all that kind where they trail behind you. So no, they'd all work. So any of the ones like that have got they're really not going to work at all. So yeah. I mean, if we got the opportunity to get one of these biggies, I would imagine that on the American and Canadian maps, a bit like that would have been useful. At Africa as well, but I thought, well, if you've got 2 10s, really, it's not that much far out from a 22 meter, is it really? So that's why I wasn't really worried, and it did we actually plough that? Can't remember if it was cotton. No, I think we literally. Don't remind me about the planting with that. Yeah, the grass seemed a lot more stable. It wasn't sucking seeds out, but I mean, grass is not really, if we're doing corn, that obviously it went wrong. I was trying to switch off anything special, because I knew that the one thing I forgot was seeds, but I knew I'd filled the 2 planters from last time up before we left, so I knew there were seeds in it, but I actually wanted to use the new one that hadn't got anything like rollers and mulches put on it, to see if it was. Of course, I forgot the seeds, so I've got to use the old one. But it did a good job. It really did. So I will get that painted at some point as well. But all that remains to be said for this particular session is, the other thing is, I would really like to have a look at the. There is one thing that I've got an idea as well, because of the way that this is. I'd like to give 500 grand away, and what I'm signifying is me putting 500 grand into the bank for the next Let's Play. But I'm going to do it in a couple of sessions. We really shouldn't be spending money like water, but we've also got to start to earn a little bit. So we're going to have to put a couple more productions down before we earn, because although we'll have got the silage in there and all the rest of it, and slurry. Oh wow, we must have filled whatever. Now we've not switched anything on, have we? Yeah, this is the one that we'll have. Oh no, I need to be using this, don't I? That's the point. It is. Yeah. Now this was the conflict really that I had the first time, because you need to produce the methane from that. So I suppose we could do a chaff. I suppose we could, because you need the methane to be part of this. You put water in the methane is one of the biggest things. So obviously we could have digestate, which we can actually filter the digestate from the metana. Yeah, we can literally distribute. Nothing's calling for it at the minute. So obviously the liquid fertilizer, you could put the digestate in there, the slurry from Caliph Eric, but we need to put the grass in there to actually do all one of these that's going to produce methane. Now actually grass is the best. It is a lot better than an awful lot better than hay. Oh yeah, it is. It's better than chaff as well, but obviously chaff goes further. There'll be more of it. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I think to me, if we're going to use the mods that we've got, I think probably a chaff harvest is not a bad idea to actually produce the methane, because selling liquid fertilizer is a cracking business. Herbicide likewise. We need This is where I'd have to allow. Actually, no. The mod that I'm talking about will produce this. So yeah, we also need to do a straw crop, I think, to produce straw to make it into manure. So yeah, this. I mean, yeah, this is true. I mean, we have got quite a bit of that. So you could really multiply your seeds by using a bit of our already created herbicide. Technically, you could say, well, I'm cheating because I'm selling it, but I'm not really directly selling it. I mean, you could also make herbicide from that as well, really. And then I do like the way it does the. Yeah, but we need. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is a really good mod, but it's complicated, very, very complicated. So it is a cracker. This is a good one because, yeah, if we get the chance to grab some stones from the fields ploughing, which we did do, then we can produce a bit of this, which then means, we can't do it. No. Yeah, what I would normally do on a normal Let's Play is I would stick that in the production shed and we would produce herbicide that we could actually sell. That's one of the things I've used this for on all the Let's Plays a lot. So yeah, mineral feed's a good one, but we need to do all of that little lot. So we need wheat, canola, corn and sugar beets. So that would be 4 fields. I've keep wanting to do that. The silage additive, now that's doable and it's a very, very good thing to actually do. So yeah, in fact, yeah, actually thinking about it, that probably is one that we could do right now. Thinking about that, yeah, we just need to put some water in. So actually that may well, as it was initially, this used to have a 0 + 0 + 2 and you just added water and it did it, but it was wrong. I did always wonder, I thought, what? But I thought, is Cavalier Roy doing it like a generator where it produces, you know, that and it generates? And I thought, well, it could be. And then obviously fixed it. So my answer was no, that is not what he intended at all. So yeah, we're going to have to do some of that. So I think a chaff, TMR, we can do it from that. But then you need to do that. So I would probably use the Omatana one, really, to actually do that if I was going to do it. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect for seeds as well. I love the Omatana for that. It's a beaut. Also, it is no, the lime. It's not its strength, really. Yeah, these ones are awful. This is not its strength. But then if you wanted a one-stop shop that did a bit of everything, then yeah, that's fine, obviously. And then there's obviously the pig food, which we're not going into animals because we can't. So yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. There should actually be some in here. Oh, was it the fact that no, the Caliphzeric one, it's not. It would produce 10 tons. It didn't have time to produce 10 tons, so it's done 8. Yeah, is that enough? Thinking about it, we shall see. We shall. All there remains to be said for this session where I'm waffling on incessantly is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. As always, as fellow shareholders, I welcome your comments. Yeah, and for now I'm going to say goodbye for now.